In a small Greek town, an archaeologist named Nikos discovers an ancient manuscript containing mysterious prophecies. One evening, during a violent thunder and lightning storm, he senses that this is not just a natural phenomenon. He finds indications in the manuscript that these thunderstorms may be a sign from Zeus himself, the god of thunder and lightning. Nikos decides to investigate the matter further. Nikos turns to his colleague, Professor Elena, who specializes in ancient Greek mythology. She helps him decipher the manuscript and finds references to a treasure hidden by Zeus. They learn that in order to find this treasure, they need to collect several magical artifacts scattered throughout Greece. Nikos and Helen decide to go on a journey to collect these artifacts.
The first artifact they need to find is in the temple of Hera, the wife of Zeus. They head to the temple where they face their first test, a complex maze filled with traps. Nikos and Elena must use their knowledge and skills to find their way through the maze and get to the artifact, Hera's golden apple.
The next artifact is in the temple of Poseidon, the god of the seas and brother of Zeus. To reach the temple, they must swim through dangerous waters filled with mythical creatures. During the journey, they encounter powerful waves and sea monsters that try to stop them. Eventually, they reach the temple and find the second artifact, the trident of Poseidon. The third artifact is hidden in the temple of Hephaestus, the god of blacksmithing and fire. The temple is located inside a volcano, and Nikos and Elena have to go through hot lava flows and avoid dangerous traps created by Hephaestus. After numerous trials, they find the third artifact, the hammer of Hephaestus, which has extraordinary power. The next artifact is located in the temple of Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war. To get the artifact, Nikos and Helena will have to pass a test of wisdom by answering complex riddles and solving ancient puzzles. They manage to find the fourth artifact, the shield of Athena, which protects against any attacks.
The fifth artifact is in the temple of Artemis, the goddess of hunting and nature. They must find their way through the dense forests and avoid the traps set by the hunters. After a long search, they find the fifth artifact, Artemis's silver arrows, which always hit the target.
On their way to the last artifact, Nikos and Elena encounter the spirit of Hercules, who sets them several tests. They must pass through tests of strength and courage, demonstrating their readiness for the final challenge. After successfully passing the tests, the spirit of Hercules gives them the sixth artifact, the Hercules belt. After collecting all the artifacts, Nikos and Helen head to Olympus, where they face the final test. They have to find the entrance to the palace of Zeus, which is guarded by mythical creatures and strong magical barriers. Using the collected artifacts, they penetrate the territory of Olympus. When Nikos and Helen finally find the palace of Zeus, they encounter the god himself. Zeus tests them for their dignity and honesty by putting them through moral tests. He is angry when he learns that they have come for the treasure and makes them prove their good intentions. Nikos and Helen must go through a series of tests where each of their decisions will be tested for truth and justice. They prove that they have come not for their own benefit, but to preserve and pass on the knowledge of Zeus and his power. This impresses Zeus, and he decides to give them a chance. Zeus reveals to them the secret of the heart of Olympus, the source of its power. He explains that only those with pure intentions and hearts can comprehend the true power of the gods. Nikos and Helen are given the opportunity to look into the source and learn more about the secrets of the universe. After their meeting with Zeus, Nikos and Helen gain access to the divine library, where all the knowledge and wisdom of the gods is stored. They spend their days studying ancient texts and expanding their knowledge of the world and mythology. They realize that this knowledge can help humanity understand its past and future. Zeus instructs Nikos and Helen to return the collected artifacts to their temples to maintain the balance between the world of men and the world of gods. They embark on a return journey, returning each artifact to its place. Each artifact returns the temple to its original grandeur and magical power. At the end of their journey, Nikos and Helen return home with a new understanding of the world and its mysteries. They share their knowledge with others, helping to preserve and pass on the wisdom of the ancient gods. Their journey changes not only them, but also everyone who hears their story, inspiring new discoveries and the search for truth.